All right, mic check. Good morning, Donnell. So yeah, I was looking through a couple of these tickers. I had kept the ones up from last time. Of course, BWV's down, PEG, Energy, kind of holding flat, but very low volume. So I'm gonna clean some of these up. On today though, I believe the top movers were PDSB and looks like TBLT. But I'll continue to look around as well. Clean some of this up though. Get VS out of here. So glad I didn't take any trades on Friday. We back in the building. Make some more cash out here. BWV. SNAL just continued on down. And you know, sometimes I go for plays like this, but on a Friday when it's already headed down, the chances that it's gonna come back up is just so low. So I just left it alone. OPNT had a gap up, but it's going pretty flat around $20. So I don't really want to play with that. MTTR, AGFY, low volume. And the SPY is sneaking on up there to all right, Drifter. SPY sneaking on up there to 400 again. I see a little sub-dollar stock. What is this up? 188% FRGT. No real news that I see right now. Preliminary phase 2 clinical trials. Okay. That's got to get up some. We'll see what it's looking like. FRGT. All right, for percent gainers, we have ICLK of 900% with a very, very low volume. News on today. Nothing. KTRA of 4,000 4,000%. 378. Very low volume, not competing. So yeah, we'll just keep our eye on PDSB. Pixie is back up there. I hadn't seen Pixie in a while. But it's 22 bucks. AMPG, TBLT, and ESC. All right, so I just watched these three: TBLT, ENSC, and I think that's it. FRGT going on up there on that clinical trial news. Came from the 19 cents up to the 58 cents. 22 million shares there. We'll wait till that thing starts to fall, and then we should see some more action come back over here. TBLT on the hour chart. Oh, that's another thing I changed. On TOS over here, I got rid of the monthly chart and the weekly chart because I really rarely use them. All I really use is the daily chart out here, and that's good enough for me. As long as I got the daily chart, I know the highs and lows. And right now, KTRA is pulling back. Let's see, TBL. So right now, this is TBLT. Came down to the 250s. Touched the 280s today, though. So we'll see what it wants to do. Does it want to break this high? What's up, Daniel B? Yellow. ENSC. PDSB going on down there. Had a nice flat top here of the 688s. Has a bottom here of like the 562s, but is quite flat. We'll see how this hour ends up playing out. Nice descension on it right now. Red on all of the charts there. TBLT has a flat top up here as well, around a 267. We'll call it 250s resistance. Then ENSC Getting a little pump up there. It had a flat top here of the 233s. A little bit of resistance. Got 2 million shares traded on it. It is a little bit lower float. Got up there to 275 area this morning. So we'll be watching these. Well, not really watching FRG. We're watching this one to fall. We need this one to slow down on that volume so the money can come back over to some of these higher price stocks. Daniel B says, where all the I don't know, man. Where are the retards? I don't know. I'm trying to find them. Trying to find them so I can make money off of them. MDGS is another top gainer. It gapped up from, I remember I saw this one. We saw this one trade back a while back, but it came from 45 cents and now it's at $5.05, but it's got very low volume on the day. I'm thinking it can definitely come down more than it can go up. So MDGS. Go look at that. Up a 1,000%, already down. Wait. Did they do a reverse split or something? Don't see any reverse split news, but okay. Very low volume, not really a day trade for me. So just wanted to look at the charting. ENSC. We'll see how it can hold this previous level that is kind of holding above, only up 10 cents above this previous resistance level here on the hour chart. 231s. TBLT coming into a little bit of indecision right here at the previous resistance. 275 area. Okay, FRGT finally getting a little bit of short pressure. Pretty sure anybody that was in that yesterday is trying to sell now. It was at 20 cents and now it's up at 57 cents. So it's like 30-cent move. That is a huge move for a little price like that. Definitely not time to be going long. Let's see. Danny B says one watching and it's me. No, there are other people in here. They might be on Twitch. Let's see. How did you end up Friday? I did not trade Friday. It was Veterans Day and I just didn't see a point. I was like, nah, I'm good. Going into Friday, everything was looking very bad. And then Daniel B says, don't trade today. It looks like the market will react to the three-day rallies with pullback. Maybe we will see. Yeah, we will see. ENSC coming right back to that resistance level here. 230s. Testing it now. Creating that lower high on the hour chart though. PDSB losing a little bit of motion as well. Yeah, on Mondays it's kind of, I come on a little bit later because I have my meetings in the morning. So usually I'm live by 8, but Mondays, you know, I have the meetings, so I jump in those and come on a little bit later. So people sometimes are they go other places, and I'm okay with that. Good morning, GD. but yeah, we just want to point out the obvious on these mornings like this, especially on Monday mornings when, you know, it's a high risk time. A lot of on Monday mornings, I notice a lot of pharmaceuticals do a lot of movement. I don't know if it's because people are coming out the weekend, they're just trading the first thing that they see, because a lot of the catalyst isn't great. But I don't know. Pharmaceuticals seem to win Mondays a lot of times, and then they end up falling back through the floor on in the aftermarket or something like that. Just a pattern I've noticed. Yeah, so two right under that 275 holding TBLT down. The SPY is in a little bit of indecision. Came down here and tested this bottom, which was the 396, but that's indecision to the downside. Even though it's still green, that's indecision to the downside of that hour candle. So may pick up a little bit more momentum to the downside. ENSC trying to hold above this 230 level. We'll see if it creates another lower high. Ooh, slamming around there on ENSC. Only 4 million shares traded. I don't know what the float is on this one. ENSC. Let me see. Float is 1.27 million on ENSC. Actually, let me check all these. PDSB, let me check that one. Float for this one is 25.72 million. And then TBLT. Float is 11.98 million on that one. So very low floats on TBLT and ENSC. PDSB has about 25 million in the float. ENSC doing a lot of rotating around this level of the 230s, but on the hour it's still looking very bearish. Got to push through the 250s, which I don't think it can do. Continues to find harsh pressure under that 250. All right, PDSB coming back up as well. Had a bottom here of the 637s. We can see on the 30-minute a little bit of buying pressure under here back into this area of the 664. But on the hour chart, still nice and red there on the hour chart though. Let's see what's the top here. 690s. Needs to get above the 690s. 75's coming into play. Holding it down there. All right, FRGT giving up the ghost as well. Coming down from 58 cents, coming on down through. Let's see, so this was a 8-cent move there. Amazing. On the hour chart, revisiting this previous level of resistance, coming back to the 50 cents. And it's basically got the same setup as PDSB, going flat pretty much. And finding that resistance, staying within this range. So Drifter, good morning to everyone. Hopefully you had a great weekend. Hopefully you saluted some veterans this weekend. And yeah, if any of you guys are veterans, hey, appreciate everything you do for the country, everything you have done. Definitely would not be this way without you guys. TBLT continues to sneak up there. Has a high up here of the 281. $275 looking like it's going to be a little problem for it, though. We'll see. There are the hopes and dreams right there. 275 broke, and that was a quick, long, looks like a long trap. A little pop. Let's see if it can hold that 275 up on the bids. See the 280s flowing out there. Will we see 275s come back big and strong? 277s, 278s, 9s, 80s. Trying to hold those 80s. See 81s very briefly. 82s, there it is. So definitely looking like it's having a little struggle above the 80s here. Can I, what? Share, what? Pat, what? Okay, well, let me flip this up and see what I can do from here then. It shouldn't have been. It's a shared Deborah. Really? Why is this even a thing? Okay. All right, let me do that. What is it? Thursday today. Okay. Okay. So now it should allow. How you to get in there? Copy. Now I need to send him another email. Okay. Let's see. To what was his name? Okay, continue to push up on okay, and send. Okay. All right, back to what we got. TBLT facing a lot of issues at that 280s. It should have just ripped if it was gonna rip, and now showing its true weakness there. Let's look back at PDSB coming up here. Bottom of the 638s. Looking like it's testing the 675s. ENSC, another one that continues to go flat along resistance. Let me jump over here to the scans real quick. So yeah, we're still, these are the winning stocks for right now. On the top volume movers, we see AMD AMC, NIO, Tesla, XPEV, ARDX. So not seeing those low floats other than TBLT up there. And it's losing the battle against those higher floats. So definitely not great. The SPY. Did not crack that 400 yet, but it's definitely on its way to the 400. Stunks is a vet. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Stunks and Chumps, she put in that work. Put in that work, man. Will the SPY end up gap filling up here to the 398s today? It's definitely been on a nice little trend upwards since the elections and things started. ENSC getting a little jumpy. It's holding above this 230, but I just don't trust this. I'll have to see that next candle open. It's having a lot of struggles under this 250 though. And again, sitting right on VWAP, so you know it's a 50-50 trade. It could go either way. But we can take the previous data from these charts and be like, okay, well, it's making lower highs. What probability is it to break through 250 and just get ripping? At this point, it's a 50-50. It could go, you know, it could flash down, flash up, whatever. Got to see the sentiment of the people. And it's only got 5 million shares traded as well. The first candle on the 15-minute had 2 million shares. Second candle had 1 million. And now this one isn't close to 1 million yet. Drifter says TBLT $3. You think he's going to touch $3? We shall see. That struggle around that 80 was real. Not saying that it can't, but I do think this is a bull trap. Coming up here, touching the 285s on the 30-minute, looking like a, let me see, this is a double top, 285, 285. So this is kind of a double top, needs to break out of the 286. A lot of struggle right there. Well, looks like a bull trap. All that struggle. About to choke people out now. All right, so 275 is back on the, well, never mind. 275 getting punched in the mouth. PDSB. ENSC broke out just a little bit as well. This high was the 246, and then this one was a 247. So a 1 cent breakout there, which is very deterring right there after these lower highs on the hour chart. A person can only hope. Yeah, hope will get you I don't know, man. When I'm hopeful, I feel like I'm gonna lose money. I'm not even lying. I want high probability with hope. Or matter of fact, with an educated guess. Cause this right here, struggling around those 280s like that, was not pretty. And looks like it wants to go red on the day too. Let's see if it can get back below. We'll see if it can get back below the 260s though. Pushing on through those 270s quite easily. This is what I'm saying, man. 50-50 trades are probably the most, I've lost the most money on 50-50 trades. Like it bounces on VWAP up here, but it's the indicator is VWAP as an indicator is like, I don't know how to explain it. It's the closer it is to VWAP, the harder it is to make profits on the stock. The further away it is from VWAP, the more you can say, okay, I can look for this type of retracement. I can see it retracing whatever percentage. But if it's right up on VWAP, I just feel endangered. I feel like my life is on the line. FRGT pulling back here, getting under 50 cents now. Do not do VWAP bounces no more. SPY pumping on up there. A little bit of a breakout. Not 397 up to the 398s. So about 20 cents, little under 20 cents on that little breakout. PDSB taking its sweet time going sideways as well. ENSC again getting pushed down after this this try for another high on the 15-minute. Got it. PDSB again, nice little 50-50 here. Will it go up? Will it go down? Well, what do we base it on? Do we base it on the hour chart, which is looking kind of iffy? It's pushed up here and failed to push through to new highs. I don't know. ENSC moving back up here again towards the 250s. Almost 6 million shares traded on it. So not a lot of the SPY jumping up there, going up there heavy. SPY moving out towards the 400s. On the hour chart, previous high was right here at the tested that quick, 398.50. We'll see if it can hold those levels. 398.50 is up here. Looking kind of strong. Okay, anybody else want to pop up? Oh, what is that one? 1, 2, 3, 4. Move that back up there. Continues to try to hold those 275s here. Can the SPY start to hold those 398.50s? Very strong move upwards. Let me see if any news came out on the SPY or something. Biden, let's see. Okay, starting from this morning, President Biden is meeting China's Xi, said U.S. and China can manage their differences and stop competition from turning into conflict. Ukrainian President Zelensky visited Kherson on Monday following Russia troop withdrawal. China Xi's bilateral meeting with President Biden at G20 summit ends. White House says Biden told Xi U.S. will continue to compete vigorously with China. Biden told Xi competition should not veer into conflict. Okay, in talks with Xi, Biden raised objections to China's increasingly aggressive actions toward Taiwan. China Xi says we oppose politicizing and weaponizing economic and trade ties as well as exchanges in science and technology. Okay, so they were talking a lot. Let's see. Biden says, I did not think there is any imminent attempt by China to invade Taiwan. Okay, so yeah, the SPY, I don't know. Biden says need to send a clear message to North Korea that we will defend U.S. allies. Okay. We'll see. We'll see what all that's about. TBLT coming back up to those 80s once again, grinding higher for another attempt to break. Let's see if we get a nice move downward. Like it grinds up here, but I'm thinking those shorts want to sit down at some point, right? Grinding a lot of shares here. Drifter said he was just looking for that $3. It definitely hung around this level for a while. Where are those shorts? 94, starting to pick up a little bit of gravitas here towards the $3. Up 10% since the open. New high made at the 296 right under the 3. 4 cents away from $3 and continuing to chop around here. $3 has what, a 12,000 shares sitting up there on the ask. 20,000 shares right there at 298. So there's some pretty big sizes right there at the 3. I'm thinking we're gonna see let's see. Because at this point, this thing is chopping around so much it's unpredictable. Could pop, could drop. 17 million shares traded on it though. What's up, Lori? Oh my goodness. The SPY is ripping as well. SPY's up to 398, almost 400. Looks like it wants to go and test the 400. Now, this is a gap fill, so it may have to wait before it's ready to actually hold these levels. The gap fill was at the 398.50s. So Just got through that gap. We'll see how it holds at 398.50 here. Oh my goodness. PDSB still doing his thing. SPY. Come. So yeah, I think we can see $3, man. This thing, the way it's grinding, we may actually see $3. This is one of those that you can really get hurt on, and this is one that probably hit a lot of stops doing all these drops and hot takes and stuff like that. Right under the 3 though. Doing a lot of pushing up towards that 3. There's 11,000 shares right there. The 295s are looking like they want to get through that 3. Where do the shorts want to sit down on this one? Ben, I don't even know. Probably sleep. ENSC 230 is about to get broken back down on that one. I think it's gonna lose out to the larger movers. Also PDSB kind of losing out, looking downwards there. TBLT continues to struggle to get through this 3. Not a whole lot of range on these movements, but it is grinding higher. Almost 20 million shares traded on this one. $3 becoming more of a problem for it. Or this could be a fake. See if we can break down those 290s. So really, after this breakout of this level, it's going up 25 cents just about. Broke out here at the 274s, went up here to the $3. So 25 cents gain. Of course, if you're taking some okay size, maybe 25 cents is pretty nice, you know. But definitely struggling under that 3. Let me make this a support. We'll see how it retests that 225 here soon. SPY back down to the 398s, 50, 398.50, that gap fill area. One Life says, I sense a little bit of distaste for you from you about your leader. Nah, man. Nah, man. I don't have a leader. I'm a satellite. But Nah, man. Ben's like I said, man, he's crypto-fied. Crypto-fied. If that's a, is that a word? Crypto-fied? He's about the crypto, but he does want to come back to the stock market. He does miss the stock market, but I was like, you know, you making these moves in crypto, do what makes you profit. One Life says, I think the SPY is going to 410 over the next few weeks. It may even go higher than that for real. But 410 is a good estimation. All right, so yeah, sitting down on that 398 for now though. And let's jump back over here to the scans real quick. Boy, the SPY over here on this 30-minute chart is looking, wow. So it reached the 399.35, 399.35 on Friday, forming a little bit of a lower high, but I think this is the beginning of the week, and it's so bullish on the daily chart. I mean, this thing is bullish. So I'm thinking if it can hold flat, or maybe not even hold flat, just just take a break and then break that 400 like it looks like it wants to. This has been a big old, let's see, dipped in here, had a nice little W. I don't know, man. I'm thinking it can go higher than, it's got 410. I see where you're saying 410 right there, that previous high right there. Hold up, where's my line? Previous right there, 410, but yeah, maybe that'll be the first kind of bullish test is 410. We'll see. That's what I like. Like when people point out obvious things, they should be obvious to everyone. 410 just sticks out there. Now that I look at the charts. That's what I'm looking to trade. Obvious things. If I'm like in here talking about hopes and dreams, I don't know, man. You might get crushed. I want obvious. All right, SPY coming back through that 398.50. Of course, I mean that was a point that needs to be tested anyway. So yeah, it's gonna come back through there, but still very bullish to me. And look on this top volume mover, still AMD, AMC, XPEV, NIO, Tesla, Amazon, almost back up to $100. TBLT holding on there as the only real low float today. All right, TBLT looking like it's had plenty of time to let those shorts pile on. I just saw a 40,000 share position go through there. We'll see what that 40,000 shares, how that looks here, because this would be a great short. 40,000 shares entering there at the 290s. So they can use the $3 as 10-cent risk. We'll see if they get pushed out of their position. You know, sometimes I see like when things are around the tops or the highs, I'll see like somebody adding like 40,000, 50,000, 60,000 shares. In my mind, I'm like, bro, that's got to be a short. That's got to be somebody that is, because if you're a long buying high, it's like, why would you put in that much risk on a high? 60,000 shares, 80,000 shares. Why? Why though? So we will see who wins this. Will they continue to add here under the $3? Add short, I mean. Looking for that 290 breakdown. ENSC took a absolute dump from 250s. Could not hold up that level, and this is why I like waiting for that first hour. Show me what you're gonna do with this resistance. What does this resistance do to the price action? We can see this thing drop 15 cents there. PDSB still kind of going sideways there. TBLT. Do you want to try to get over this 3 or not? Coming back up to $3. All right, spot chop back down under the 298s. As long as it really holds this level of like the 296, 297, I think it'll be all right. Getting very skinny up here towards this resistance. Breakout would be the $3. $297s. Boy, this is gonna be one amazing bull trap here. I just want to see it fall. 30,000 shares there just entered. Is that a long position or a short position? Touch the 3 momentarily. So whoever is in here, they got what, 70,000 shares of this? Do they really want this to go against them, or will they continue to short the 3? This short squeeze, it's gonna be nasty if it does squeeze. Continue to bump that 3. Well, there's a 302s, a nice little fake out, and then fail. Threw a wick up there to the 307s. We do not need to see it back below 3s right here. Needs to stay above the 3. Give shorts plenty of time to maximize their positions up here of longs trying to get this breakout. Only a 5-cent breakout over the 3. Not very impressive. I'm rooting for the shorts on that one. Let's see. PDSB coming on back up. See 800 hasn't reached 1 million shares again since the open. $3.12s, $3.11s, a 10-cent breakout. Almost a 15-cent breakout there. So all of this entry, 15 cents. Whoever is brave enough to enter short up here, 15 cents back across to $3. And what's their risk? I guess their risk will be $3.25 here. 10 cents of risk on this extended play. No pullbacks as of yet, and no really strong. Well, I think, was this TBLT? Was this the catalyst about the cancer? No, I think that was PD. No. This was earnings. Earnings news on Tough Built. PDSB had the cancer, cervical cancer, 100% whatever. It was 100% something. Let's see. Cervical cancer. I can't remember which one of these pharmaceuticals it was, but oh well. PDSB getting a little whacking there, trying to get up to the $7 out of this flat trading. Not something that's super obvious which way it's going to go. But TBLT did reach $3 like Drifter was thinking. 25 million shares traded on it. I don't even know what this previous resistance line I had drawn up here. I've seen TBLT come up like this before, but it always goes back down, of course. Monkey is missing? What do you mean he's missing? You talking about what's his name? Monkey, I forget his name. Trading Monkey. That's what it is. Trading Monkey. People out here missing. TBLT 316, 317. Coming into this previous resistance, I guess. Where is this at? Okay, yeah, it came into this 325 back in September. So retesting that 325 level. This is a very hard one to trade with how it never really gave a true bottom or anything. Mm. I just realized I need to go ahead and get to some more work. Uh anyway, we got to see most of what Monday opening had to offer. I'll continue watching. I need to figure out which one of those stocks had the cervical cancer. That may be something that continues higher throughout the week. But as of now, these are a lot of grinding stocks. So if you're going to continue trading them, be careful. TBLT coming on back to the 315s. But yeah, this one, I don't know. It's had a little earnings news, almost 30 million shares traded on it. So it's one of those you just kind of hope that it holds up, you know. But anyway, yeah, I need to get to some more work. I got money to make. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'll be back on Wednesday morning, live streaming, and then Friday. If you guys see any other tickers or anything, you can drop them in the chat real quick. But yeah, that's it for me today. I'll continue to watch the markets, but usually on days that start off like this with no kind of strong catalyst, I'm like, oh, that's great. You do what you do. But we'll see what happens coming into this afternoon. What all news comes out on Monday morning. I think it's going to be a lot of digestion in the markets anyway with the elections. I really thought we were going to see something a little bit crazier on Monday morning after all that was going on last week, but I guess we got to wait for some real catalysts. Anyway, that is it for me today. And as always, definitely pay attention to the world around you. There were some videos Ben ended up dropping in the Discord about some kind of, there was some, what is this called, Brexit or something like that. There are some interesting videos. I don't know how much effect that they'll have in the market with Russia, China, and all of the global powers trying to make decisions on the currency bonds to various, gold, like gold to the dollar, or different transfer rates of minerals and things to other commodities. Gold for, I don't know, rice, gold for beans. What are the transfer rates? And they got some pretty cool little applications, but we'll see how that unfolds in the future as well. Let's see. I think that's everything. If you're interested in the crypto type stuff, NFTs, you can check out the DLA DAO. Ben pretty much covers all of that. He's got so much stuff going on over there. I'm like, I mean, from Deso to, I mean, everything. So if you're interested in that type of information, you can go and check that out. You can check out the Frame of Fortune home channel, Frame of Fortune crypto. But yeah, I'm about that stock market life, pretty much. And come out here, see what's going on, see what's dropping, and catch those pops. Anyway, though, I'm done for today. You guys have a great rest of your Monday morning. Be careful, be safe, and as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace.